once again, just repeat the same process and just start over with the light count. Gotta fix my necklace just a little bit. Because I hate when necklaces, like, I like them. I'll tell you this. I hate when necklaces, like, the back part, which is the clasp that you hook into the little hole to make it stay. I hate when that just randomly moves, like, throughout. And it just gets, like, close by, and it just, looks crazy. But as people come back, they'll just, again, repeat the same steps. But yeah. But yeah. So, hey, Emery, welcome in the chat. I had to refresh live because the chat got disabled in the middle of it. Let me see what I have. Yeah, I got all messages. Cool. Yeah, I'll try to do one. Possibility. But yeah, me and my hair's long. But yeah, as people are coming in though, just again, make sure you're tapping the like button because we had to redo that. Because we only had like a few of y'all like it, but also, occasionally this chat likes to get a little wonky in here. Occasionally. Alright, cool. Thanks for letting me know. And y'all, we got myself on. Man, hair likes to be crazy a little bit. But anyway, though, y'all, to give you guys just kind of the standard updates. I'm doing pretty well, though. I've just been chilling out today. Nothing really too crazy. Because, it's a Thursday. So, I mean, you would do stuff on Thursday, but, just depends on your schedule and stuff with things. But, yeah. But for people that are just coming back, though, after that minute, hopefully y'all are seeing your chat. Just make sure you're typing like if you were to any ordinary. Then I'd be like, okay, cool. But yeah. Hey there. Oh, that's cool. Nice. That is really nice. But y'all, also, for people who are new here, make sure you guys go like and subscribe to my YouTube channel for updates. Also, be making sure you are hitting the notification bell when subscribing because that's how you actually are able to get updates, basically, on top of subscribing. But yeah. Sabrina, welcome in the chat. How are you doing? I can tell you're new, so welcome. We have 24 people in here, so if you're new out of those people, welcome in. And if you're one of my returnings that's been here before, welcome back. We always love seeing a lot of y'all in here. Hey there, Indian vlogger. How are you? Hey there, Cappy. How are you doing? I'm good, thank you. I'm doing pretty good. I'm glad to hear that you're doing good as well. Thank you so much for liking. Very appreciate it. So yeah, y'all can ask me questions about all sorts of stuff. Just friendly reminding asking is don't ask anything inappropriate, it's not really cool for people to ask stuff like that. And some of y'all do good about that, but there's only a few people in that mix that they don't know what I'm talking about. So don't even go their route. But a lot of you do pretty good though. But yeah. And plus, questions are a really good way to keep the chat going, and it gets good topics out there, too, to talk about. Where in the world are you from? I'm from the U.S., to answer your question. Oh, thank you so much. Actually, I sing for fun, not like for a career, occasionally. And honestly, I found myself singing lower. Y'all, for some reason, I'll say this, when I sing a little lower, I feel like I'm good. But I feel like, higher I'm kind of good too, but I feel like I do my best when I'm like low tone for some reason. I don't know what it is, but I just find myself doing it. What's going on? Oh, I had to restart the live because I didn't notice it was acting cray. I mean, you know. Yeah, you know. I mean, there's people that are all from everywhere. Man, we have 112 of y'all in the chat. What in the heck? Cool. Man. Man, we have 3 people hitting that like button. I see we're starting off decently good. But as this keeps going, we'll continue to get at least a few more out there. So, we're just getting started though, y'all. Let me pin this. Hey there, Hydra, how are you doing? Oh, what the heck? Okay, there we go. Sorry, I was acting up for a minute. Are you in school? Sabrina, I actually graduated high school last year, but I'm taking a gap year this year just to really take to get a break just from all the years of just doing it and just putting the gear in neutral right now, meaning I'm just taking it easy, not going too crazy about, you know, I'm not rushing myself right now. I'm just going with the flow, just, that way it gives me visuals of what I want to do with myself here. I mean, hopefully, right now, I'll tell you, I have been doing this, plans for the gap year are hopefully to start, knock on wood, y'all, is to start driver's ed sometime this year. Because, y'all, for reference, I am almost 20. And, there's a lot of people that start late too, but, in hopes to get my license, hopefully, which would be awesome. And then, and then also, eventually, hopefully, I can start, helping out, working as a intern at my high school where I used to go. Because my mom and one of my teachers were talking about, and then also, the HR, one person that worked for the HR area of my high school where I went to, she was like, she kind of had an idea where maybe I can come in and work, like, I can work in the administration area as like an intern, so that way, let's say if I wanted to do something else after a little while, that would at least give me experience, at least just to put something down on like future resumes and stuff like that and future applications, so that way they kind of get ideas that I have some kind of experience with stuff. Because I've had bad luck with applying places for over like 3-ish, 4-ish years now. One time, which was like last year, almost would have had a route if they actually committed me right after the interviewing stage. But, yeah. That's just what's going on. Thank you so much. And, yeah, a lot of people look different with their age category. Like, some people might not look like their exact age, but some people might look older than that. Like, some people can take a look at me and thinking I look like I'm 15 when really I'm actually almost 20. But at the same time, I do look pretty good for almost 20, though. It's not like if I were to be crazy or anything about that. Oh, thank you. Hey there, Eva. How are you doing? Sorry, I was just looking at the chat. I didn't know, so you came in time now reading your name. Which, welcome in. Yeah, exactly. It's not a bad thing to look younger than your age, because if you were to say that about yourself, then who are you, first of all, for saying that? Because, and also, and I mean, age is just, like they say, age is just a number. But, and plus, like, and also appearance, you don't have to, your appearance does not matter with your age. Like, someone can literally be, like, 30 and they look like that they're, like, 25, you know? It's just like that. It's like something, it's just what you gotta do. And stuff like that. I'm done pretty good. To answer your question, Eva, maybe we have 108 people in this chat. That is crazy. You feel like you're 90? What? How? Golly. A lot of people will be like, that's pretty crazy. Yeah. Yeah, and I'll tell you, I usually put a lot. I mean, I do have a lot of my mods in here, but it just depends on the hour, usually, of people. Yeah, and usually I put, like, mods in here who I do select as a mod. I usually put them under managing, so this way they can do all options in here. And, it's good because, well, like, that'd be good for each live, because this way, if some can't make it, then at least we'll get either 2 or 3 or 4 that get in here, And it's good to have some kind of help in the chat, so then this way, as I'm talking to y'all and just all the things, it just helps out, And, and let me just say this. With being a mod, it's one less stressful thing I have to deal with oftenly. And, I mean, the only times I would step in is if any of the mods aren't in at the time. But other than that, I'm having y'all put that extra hands out because I rather have one less thing off my plate to be going over with, And, with content creators, all what they need to really do is just be engaging with their viewers and just doing what they normally would do and just having fun, And we're not going to let the fun just ruin, like, 5 minutes worth, It's like you're my time store. Hey, Kim, how are you doing? I'm glad to see that you're back. Hopefully you're doing good. Oh, thank you so much. You're so sweet, Eva. Man, I still remember when I was 16. Being 16 was pretty crazy back in the day. Man. Pretty crazy. But like I said, even each year as we turn age, our minds will go like, where did the time go? Like like I said, for example, in like 7 months from now, I'll be 20, and I can't think that off like that. I think this will be the first year that I'm going into that normally our parents are going in that mindset, being like, how is that possible? For me, I'm now there. Just thinking, I was like, oh my god. But also the fact that my boyfriend is gonna be dating an actual adult. Because my boyfriend is gonna be turning 19, which is my current age, in June, which and actually I've told people before, but I'll say it again because we get so many new people in here. For reference, for age gap differences, we're only a year in difference, so I'm only a year older than he is, but we're only the same age for 4 months out of the year. So from June 27th, which is his birthday, through October 1st, which is my birthday, we're the exact same age. Until I turn 20, then he'll wait to rejoin back with me the following year. And then repeats. It's crazy. But yeah, it's wild. And, oh, cool. yeah. Oh my gosh, let me fix this chair, y'all. Give me a second. And, y'all, I hate when this one chair just starts to automatically go down, even though I'm not pressing the little level, because, y'all, some office chairs, have those little, levels, so if you want to adjust how high or low you're sitting, that way, because, and actually, it's good to have chairs like that, because what if you're someone who likes to be at the max volume, the max height of the chair? You can. But if you're someone who has to be all the way down, you can. And honestly, even though y'all I'm 5'3", for reference, I do like it at the max height, is because that way it doesn't make me look so sunk. I don't look like I'm shrunk into my desk here, because for reference, this is what it looks like here in the me. But it just makes it just, and it's easy to even rest my arms really good too, because if it were to be all the way down, it would just be weird. Like the way my arms would look on here, it would just be a little uneven. Let's just say that. Oh, she is so good. Oh. Yep, I am, y'all. So people who never known that. Yep, I am 5'3", and y'all, let me just say this. I call myself a mid-shorty, meaning I'm in between, a little bit taller, but I'm also mainly short. Because, 5'3" for, us people, girls especially, for us, we don't look too short, but we also don't look too tall either. So it's kind of both combined. If you were to look at somebody who's probably, an inch shorter than me, yeah, you'll see a difference. Because we'll look a little taller than that. Just nuts. In my little opinion. But yeah, exactly. Yep. And and they also, and let me say this too, for my girls in here, they say, for short girls, they literally say that we will have an attitude. Especially with the guys. Because, for example, if us girls here are dating, I'm dating for instances, short girls always have a little spunk in their system. So yeah, and even it's also another saying too is never mess with a girl who is short, because it's gonna happen. They're gonna we're gonna get seriously dead. We're gonna get dead in that situation. If somebody were to for example, if I had a friend with me or something that was taller than me but also was being a jerk, oh, just watch out, because when you're short like that, our instincts here don't click off the bat. Yeah, so that's definitely a thing with short people. For people to ever know that. But yeah. Exactly, or else watch it. Because watch it, I don't mess around. Seriously, I do not mess around. Yeah, let me fix my tail though while we're at it. Really, we don't. Because I have my hair, my hair is up in a ponytail. That means we're getting serious sometimes. Not all the time, but it's always up here looking cute. That way, if we're having to get onto somebody in the chat, that shows them who they're messing with in big time. I'm just saying. Thank you so much, Holly. I very appreciate it. It is 2:07 p.m. over here right now, where I'm located. Sabrina, to answer your question. But yeah, it's crazy. which is wild. And y'all see how long this hair's getting though? It's crazy. But yeah. Oh, okay. Man. So what's that like? Man. Okay. Oh, you're him even. That's crazy. Yeah, we all come from different time zones here. Just saying. So for each time zone, like for example, when I'm live for y'all time zones, it's a whole different time zone for y'all. So for instance, a lot of mine will be like, I'm going live at 1 p.m. Central, or I'm going live at 6:30 p.m. Central, or if there's a date, like and y'all, I'll say this before, I have been doing, like for a little while, I've been doing lives 3 times a day, but I've moved it down to 2 times a day now because it's, honestly, I'm just, for at least for a little bit, just to see how it's going. Right now, I feel like it's been going pretty good and stuff like that. And, it's just for health reasons. I just rather be safe, and plus, taking care of your health is important, but also giving yourself a little break in the middle is good. I'll tell you this. I'm in the U.S. I will say that part of the area, which is the U.S. portion, which I don't mind that part. Yeah, you're like midnight, almost 1 o'clock in the morning, Hydra. Like, cause I know you're way opposite. Cause it's crazy. Holy smokes, people! Am I seeing that? 600. Yo, what? Yo, keep the numbers going. Goodness, we're doing so good. Proud. Yo, I'm serious. At least every few days or even each week or so, as I'm looking at these numbers, they are looking awesome. So if I were you, keep subscribing if you are new. Come in here. Keep doing the things, because that's how you're going to get those numbers looking from that to it being 10 times higher than you are right now looking at. Like, it's crazy. Yep, that is me and my boyfriend AJ in that photo. Which that was from, I think December? I think that was from, December, I need to look. But I think that pic was, I think that was from the last time he and I were hanging out. Which, we're too cute. We've been together for about a year and a half. We will be 2 years in September, which is September 18th. Can't believe it, though. Yeah, so on September 18th will be officially 2 years. I can't even think that off the bat. I swear, if we continue to do this good up to then, okay, I'm probably gonna get crazy than last year. Even I went crazy last year as well, but it's this will just be amazing if we continue to do this good, because right now we're doing really good. We haven't had any issues with each other yet, thankfully, and I hope we never do, because, y'all, ever since he came into my life last year, oh, it's been so amazing. He actually treats me the way I want to be treated. He actually respects me. He also is there for me whenever I'm having a bad day, or if I'm just not feeling like myself, I can always text him or go out to him and just let him know how I'm feeling, and he always lets me know to get better soon, and he's just so sweet. That's just what we need to keep seeing in relationships, because there's just, some people have good relationships, but not every single person. But we just need to keep seeing that. And honestly, y'all, his and I's relationship is more If you were to think about it this way, it's like the definition of Cinderella and Prince. It's like Cinderella and Prince Charming, like all the way. Cause y'all, he opens up my car door, my bedroom door, my house door, any door of somewhere that we are located. He is the gentleman of the door. Like, he actually does all of it. And he's just truly amazing himself. Like, and also, he and I both went through, he and I both had well, best way to put it is we both went through a crazy childhood back then as well. Yeah. Oh, nice. Oh, that's crazy. Exactly. Like, yeah, because, y'all, even, for example, when he was younger, like, when he and I both were younger, we both went through a lot of stuff when we were little. Like, he had a lot of crazy just trauma that happened to him back in the day. I had medical trauma that happened to me as well. Yeah. Hey there. How are you doing? Tam. Oh, God. But yeah, like for instance, y'all, he went through crazy trauma due to childhood chaos, which because back then his actual parents, they were kind of crazy to him back in the day. Like his dad, I remembered, I think he went to jail due to stuff. And then I think his actual birth mom, I think she either moved out of state far away or she was doing bad stuff and then she just threw him out. And at one point in like middle school, I think it was when he was able to get adopted into his aunt. And luckily since then, it's been a lot better. And y'all with me, because when I was a baby, I forgot my age. I think I was like 5 months old or something like that. I think 5 months old at the latest, I think, was when I found out I had epilepsy. And then, of course, my parents just trying to figure out all of the crazy dynamics, and then me having constant seizures when I was younger. Just throughout my childhood, which is like early childhood, going into like late teens. It's chaos. Like, because I even had tragic brain surgery when I was almost 2 in hopes to take out most of the right side of my brain out to have hopes that my seizures would be less constant, meaning hopefully they weren't gonna be like active like it was back then. So like I said, half of my childhood years, like when I was younger, like when I was in my single digit years, through half of my double digit years were like constant seizures, just, because like I said, when I was younger, that's when they were more active. Like, that's when they were crazy active, like this. But then as I was getting older, finally, like at this point, but it was a few years ago before that they started becoming more visible these days, more exempted out of here. So really, it's honestly at this point, like, basically, and if I were to call it's almost like my seizures at this point are more like erased kind of situation where they aren't barely there these days. Like the last ever seizure I had was when I was a sophomore in front of my ex-boyfriend at the time, but also in the same class as my right now boyfriend too, which both the guys that had to witness that. Just wild to believe, but yeah. It's crazy. But yeah. Yeah, epilepsy does suck. It's actually EP. I'll tell you the pronounce it. I'm trying to know anything. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad that it started calming down like later. Like almost double digit years, thankfully. Exactly. It does suck. It does suck. It does suck to have them, but you know, that's why I have other rescue meds on me. Like I have so I've got two things actually now. So I have a diet stat, which I got that, and then a nasal spray rescue med. So the diet stat, it's another kind of rescue medication to give only if I have a seizure that's 5 minutes or longer. And like that's if a seizure were to last 5 minutes or more. And the thing is, the way I'll tell you, let's just say the way it works is, so it's almost like a syringe kind of thing. Like if think about like a medicine syringe, like you would put medicine in, but a little bit wider, like more like rounded kind of way. Like not like this, but like at least that much bigger than what you would think it would be. Then there's like stuff in it, well, stuff that goes with it that you put that into in order to give it that. And then where that go, and let's just say, y'all, where that has to be located is your down there area. Let's just say that. Let's just say where you use the restroom. That's where it's located. It's crazy, and y'all, let's just say the reason the let's just say that requires me having my pants half strapped down in a situation and it being located. Luckily, I don't ever remember this because I'm knocked out, but just for others, thankfully they don't have to see it. But if other people walk in the hallway or something and noticing that, it'd be too tragic for them to even go wild at. But then also I now have this nasal spray which goes into my nose. Like if you were to take like Afrin, let's say, like if you were to have allergies, you would get like nose spray if you wanted to, and put it up there. It's like that, and that's actually safer, honestly, because I mean I've got both, but I mean I feel like having the nasal is a lot better. I haven't had to use it yet, luckily, but because I haven't had a seizure in a while, but that one is more safer. So like for this way, if I'm out in public, like if I'm with my friends or if I am working somewhere, or if like or if I'm at the grocery store just getting groceries and also I have a seizure in the middle of the aisle, then this way it will be a lot more safer, and we're not having to, that way people aren't having to strip my pants halfway down to where possibly others can possibly see that going on, and that would just be embarrassing. That way it's less embarrassing for others. That's just safer. Yeah. That's just what happens. I mean, yeah, it's wild. But yeah. But yeah, like it's unheard of. Um but yeah. Um yeah, so that's what happens with like each. But yeah, like I said, like on the instructions it will tell you when to administer it. Like I said, you only put those in, and plus even I think the nose drops are either the same amount or they're 2 to 5 minutes long. I don't remember the nasal drop info, but I think it's either 5 minutes longer or 2 minutes longer. But yeah. Oh, that's cool. Man, it's crazy that we get a lot of people. Jacob, how are you doing? Hopefully you're doing good. Man, we're getting a lot of mods. This is gonna be good. But yeah, so it's pretty wild to believe and stuff like that. That's good to hear that you're doing well. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because, like, it's horrifying. Yeah. But yeah, it's wild. And like I said, you guys, when I had that seizure when I was a sophomore, my ex was next to me at the time. Like, y'all, we actually were, like, he and I were dating at the time when it happened. Because it happened, like, this month. I don't remember the date now. I think it was either March 22nd or something like that of my sophomore year. I will have to try to see if I can look it up again. But I mean, if I'm able to, I think it's somewhere in the 20s area. I think. Man, can't believe that though. Yeah. Oh. It's okay. I mean, hey, people with disabilities of any kind, there's gonna be something there that is a part of it, And plus, you just gotta live the days, And even for me, y'all, I'm on meds to keep my seizures in control. Like, for example, y'all, my medications I take right now for them, at this point, they honestly are like super glued to them, meaning they rarely even appear these days. Like, I feel like they're literally visible. And it's crazy, but yeah, it's wild. But yeah, it's wild to believe. But yeah. But yeah, it's crazy. So I'm just fixing my shirt a little bit because it's looking a little nuts. But yeah, anyway. Man, I hate these shirts. I just get my bra like crazy. Maybe we have 6 people in the chat. Well, but then we have 6 of y'all that have hit the like button. Let's go. Let's see. I'm gonna put that right here. But yeah, I mean, it's wild to believe. So yeah, but also, y'all, I even go to a neurologist once a year to make sure that I'm doing well on my medications, but also just for my annuals. And like, for example, hopefully pretty soon I will start to have a neurologist in my area since, like I said, we moved here like a year ago. And of course, it takes a little bit just to get half of the doctors out there. But yeah, luckily there is one like a few minutes down. So, yeah, knock on wood. Oh, how sweet. Hopefully she's been doing well. But yeah, it's been pretty crazy though over the years. Man, y'all. But yeah, I mean, I'm so excited though because I will be getting to see my boyfriend though in like 3.5-ish, almost 2 weeks from now, which I can't wait because like I told some of you, I will be going to see him at his college program's grand ball that they have every year. I went there for like 3 years straight because Paula, another mod of ours that comes in here occasionally when she's not busy with stuff, she used to go there as well a few years ago. And she was the one that told me about all of it before. And it was pretty cool. So I went there in like 2022, then 2023. Then I couldn't really go last year. Basically last year I couldn't really go. Just because of moving and stuff like that. But yeah, so really it's been a while. But yeah, it's pretty wild. But yeah, it's like literally it's actually been like 2 years since I've went. But yeah. Oh goodness. There we go. Just gonna water break so that way, it's easy to. Awesome. How did school go, Amory? Hopefully it went well. But yeah. Alright. Cool. Man, y'all. Maybe we have 5 people in the chat. It's okay. I mean, hey, at least if you're able, that's what matters. I mean, I am on Facebook. Like, crazy. But yeah. Anyway. Awesome. Hey Natasha, how are you? Hopefully you're doing well. Man, look at all the sponsors we're getting. But hopefully you've been doing good. Yes, y'all, everyone like and subscribe below. Man, we love to always get new people in here each and every single day, which we get a lot of new people daily, which is amazing because, it's good to get new people here and there, which it's amazing. But yeah. But yeah. Anyway. Yeah, my bangs are crazy. A little bit. Oh my gosh. Yo, look at these. Man. Yo, eventually soon, I know for a fact pretty soon my bangs are gonna be pretty soon due for a trim. Pretty soon. So, maybe it might. I think these probably will be maybe a couple more weeks and then they'll be due to be trimmed. Maybe next week or maybe half of next week before the 28th. And stuff like that would be good. you know. Plus, that's good. I mean, luckily with me and bang trimming, luckily it's not. I mean, it's a little often, but it's only like probably like maybe a month or two. Like at least every month or two, it would be that I would trim them at least a couple inches to where they don't go in my face like crazy. But I do love bangs because it makes me look younger. Yeah, because it brings my young age self along with my current age self in there. Because I told y'all before that I actually did have bangs in my early childhood. Like when I was like a toddler and halfway in my little kid years. And so it's kind of good to bring some of it back. Along with your right now self. And honestly, some people pull it off really good. Like I pull it off pretty good. And actually I'll say this, my mom actually had bangs when she was in like high school, which I thought was pretty cool. Yes, I have one brother who is younger than me. And his name is Jake. Yeah. But yeah. And he has nonverbal autism. But yeah. Yeah. But yeah. This is what it is. Oh, we have 4 in the chat, y'all. Currently. Pretty cray. Man, y'all, we have 6 people who have liked in here, which is really good. So that definitely is higher than what the live from like an hour ago was before I had to refresh it. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Which it is. Really neat. Man, y'all. But yeah, it's pretty cray. Man, y'all. Yeah, my boyfriend will be getting out of his college program in like the next hour. And then it will actually finally will be his spring break will be starting. So I'm excited that he'll officially get to be, because originally the school district the district around where he's in, they haven't really released it tomorrow, but for his college program, since his college program is in the afternoon, they don't even have to really go tomorrow, which is amazing. Alright, I'm glad that you came in here, Holler. Appreciate it. Oh, that's cool. Hydra is cute. Let me see. That's pretty cool. But yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. So and then with that, because his spring break will be from now tomorrow through the 26th. But what he did originally tell me was the 17th through the 26th. But just he hasn't really released it. That starts tomorrow, so the full week. Like, yo, his spring break though was a week, almost like a week and a half into, which is crazy. But yeah, so it's very bizarre. But yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like for example, my brother's spring break was this week. And then like his last day of his spring break is Monday. And then he goes back on Tuesday. And then yeah. It's 1 in the morning. I mean, Hydra, last night I was up till 2 a.m. last night. Or I think 2 or 1 in the morning last night. But that's because I'm able to actually sleep in and not worry about it. About me being crazy tired the next day. And stuff like that. Yep. Stuff like that. But yeah. Very cray. 53 people in the chat. Yo, welcome in if you are new. Goodness. Let's keep this going. But yeah, it's pretty insane to do so. Yeah. But yes, you guys like and subscribe below, which is pinned below. I say that 2 times in a row, with my brain. We'll say stuff. Man, pretty wild to say. Yeah. 53 people in the chat. Anyways. Man, only 20 more minutes till my boyfriend gets out, which can't wait. And actually, y'all, we did talk on the phone yesterday, which went really well, like it always does. And pretty crazy. I can't really remember specifically. I really don't know. Unless that's in my deal hand. Okay. Sorry, my brawls wanted to function with me. What's on my wallpaper? On here it is me and my boyfriend. My boyfriend is my wallpaper, so actually the photo I have on here of us two, I think was from December. And then it's the same thing for lock screen as well. And then also my watch wallpaper is the same too. Which ain't too cute. But yeah, he's on my wallpaper though, which is oh, that's cool. Really nice. Good to know. But yeah, so that's what my wallpaper is to answer your question. Yeah. 108. Yo. Like the live because we only have 6 people with likes currently. As I'm looking at all of that at the status right now. So if you have not, so for people on here who haven't liked on here yet, please feel free to do so. Because we only have 6 of y'all doing that. And also subscribe if you haven't already. But if you have, don't listen to that. Because usually when I say don't listen to me, when I repeat myself a lot, you know, because for people who have already done that, you don't have to even listen to me repeat myself, but for others who have not done that, that's your information to be given by me. Yeah, this brush job is crazy. Swear it's haywire. But yeah. Yeah. There we go. Just trying to fix it just so it can be shown. But yeah. Alright. I'm glad that you came in here. Alright. For all minor people who are still in here, make sure you are doing those things if you haven't. But also, ask questions. I'll only probably be here for maybe a couple more minutes, probably. Because I have been live for at least an hour. But I had to reset the live at one point, too, because the chat was being all wonky. Which, other people's, and that's what it wants to do a lot. Which has nothing to really do with what I do. Which I usually put all my crazy stuff like that. But yeah. But anyway. Yeah. Let's see. Let me give myself a word break for a minute. So good. Alright, so we have 107 of you guys in the chat. So, like I said previously, if you have not done any of the following, definitely at some point before I even jump off, do so. So that way we can keep the chat alive, we can keep all the stuff going. And y'all, let's keep our subscriber count going up because we are doing so well right now, which, you know, and plus I don't even want to even lose where we're at because that will suck to get me back to, because if that ever did happen, I would be devastated because of how far we went. That would mean I would have to wait another while to stream with y'all, but I'm thankful we haven't hit that mark, which hopefully we never do, because that will be insane. But anyway, yeah, so I'm about to actually go ahead and jump off for now and give myself a little bit of a break. But I will probably try to come back in this evening. Possibility. But yeah.